Hello, everybody. Welcome to Review a Day, episode number 93 for Tuesday, November the 25th, 2008. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungard, and thank you very much for joining me. I just got Venture Brothers Season 2 in the mail, as well as Metalocalypse Season 1. I've never watched any Metalocalypse. I bought it on a whim. It was $12.99. I don't know if those DVDs are still on sale on Amazon or not, but... And Venture Brothers Season 2, I loved Venture Brothers Season 1. I cannot wait to continue that show. I love it. But the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Bolt. And this is the newest computer animated film from Disney. This film is directed by Byron Howard and Chris Williams, and they also wrote the screenplay together. And this film stars the voices of John Travolta, Miley Cyrus, Susie Essman from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Potty-mouthed Susie is in this film. Mark Walton, Malcolm McDowell, James Lipton has a very funny role as a director in this film. I couldn't put my finger on who the voice was. Love that he was in this. And also Nick Swardson has a very, very small role as a cat in this film. Bolt is about this dog named Bolt, who is the star of a TV show where he's a dog with superpowers. Basically, his owner Penny shelters him, so everyone makes him believe that the world that the show is real. That's why the dog is such a great actor. He escapes. He thinks Penny is in danger, and he ends up across the United States. And basically, it's kind of homeward bound, where he teams up with a cat, and they start heading across the United States, getting into adventures, and they also meet a hamster who lives at an RV park who's in a ball named Rhino, and he comes along for the journey, and it's basically homeward bound, both trying to get home to Penny, his owner. Bolt is a nice movie. I'm going to say I was a little disappointed, because I remember seeing trailers for this movie and thought it looked stupid, and then a while back they released the sequence of when they break the cat out of the animal control pound. Great scene. And it's a cool scene. I think a lot of the opening of this film, when it really gets opening, it's basically an episode of the show. And I was like, oh, they're gonna make this look like a real action movie. And there's some really cool special effects early on when Bolt jumps over the helicopter. Very cool. It was all shot like a really badass action movie. And then when they abandoned that, it lost a lot of style for me. And this movie actually I didn't think was that funny. It's a very typical Homeward Bound style movie. I keep bringing that up because it's very similar. I don't think it's any funnier than the original Homeward Bound. I think the majority of this film, I think people who like the character model of Bolt is the cutest dog you will ever see in a film. And if you think dogs are cute and you think then you don't mind watching a movie where it's a lot of funny dog stuff, I think you will like this movie. I'm personally not that big of a dog person, and so to me, it relied too much on the cutesy aspect of it, and I don't think it comes anywhere close to Ratatouille, which is probably my favorite CG animated movie. It doesn't come close to Toy Story. Compared to WALL-E or Kung Fu Panda, I don't think it's as good. I think this movie's good. There's some really funny moments. I think they specifically come from Rhino, the hamster, who is very funny, though I do think his point in the movie is to be funny. I feel like he really wasn't introduced until like halfway, and before that there really aren't that many laughs, and so I feel like they introduced this funny character to kind of spice things up. I don't think he plays a huge part in the story. He's kind of the basically when shit gets bad, he gives the pep talk and kind of saves the day. But he's a funny character. I think John Travolta does an okay job. Susie Essman, I think, is way funnier on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't know. I was just a little underwhelmed by this film, but it's very nice. I think it's definitely a family film, and it's not directed at me, but I don't think it's Pixar, where Pixar films are, kind of aimed at families and stuff like that, but are so fantastically written and creative and animated that you don't really mind. Animation is good in this film, but it's just, when we've seen so many spectacular CG animated films, it's hard to, not think less of this. I give Bolt a 3 out of 5. I think if you have a family and you want to go see this movie, you're going to enjoy it. I wouldn't say skip it. I'd say if you're like me, give it a rent. I think it's enjoyable. If you guys are liking my reviews, make sure and subscribe. Give me some star ratings. If you have any questions or comments or any films you'd like to see me review, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.